Hi, welcome to the market alert for Monday, the 26th of February 2024. So stocks chop and bonds flatten after hawkish Waller. There you go, the hawkish ones are back out again. He spoke on Friday. I did mention this in the alert. Best week for bullion in 2024, so gold allowed to move up, silver wasn't, as mega cap melt up on bad breath. And Nvidia topped out above 2 trillion market cap. Wow. So we spoke about Nvidia all of last week. It's just incredible, isn't it, how they can just pump these markets, how they are at the moment. And again, we've got another new all-time high in the S&P and the Dow. The DAX just missing by 3 points on Friday. Forex news, what have we got today? Anything? We've just got US home sales and Lagarde speaking at 4 p.m. There is no major economic news from what I can see this week of any note, i.e. CPI or non-farm payrolls. There's nothing like that, and there's no FOMC meeting either. The G20 starting on Wednesday. But other than that, it's going to be the hawkishness from the FOMC members, and there's only appears to be one of those speaking at the moment as well. So the market's free to make its way up to 40,000 in the Dow. Speaking of which, let's take a look. So in the Dow, 39,285, we're making our way to the 40,000 targets. You can see that we had another attempt on Friday. Market sideways to higher overnight. There's the run up from the morning and then just accelerating through in the afternoon session. The market pulling back a bit, just needs to get back above the close. Like I say, there's no major economic news. Might have a run down towards the low and then start to make a way off to get rid of some of the cash trades coming into the markets. I did see or saw a headline for a video yesterday about with Andy Sheckman, the bullion dealer, talking about how many CEOs are selling off the stocks. But I imagine they'll run this to 40,000 first before they manage to do this. In the German DAX, the all-time high is 17,447. We went to 444 on Friday. Market sideways to higher in the daily chart, trading above the 5-bar moving average at the time of recording. There you can see, as I've said before, you get the sell-off first thing. Market consolidates, move up as the traders get out of their cash positions or sort the cash positions and then use the futures to bring the markets back. Overnight the market's been declining but has bounced off the S1 so far, needs to get back above the DP, the close and the high of Friday as well. And in the S&P, 5111 is the all-time high now, market down a bit overnight as well. Just have a look at that. So again, we just rallied all the way up during Friday. As soon as we got to those all-time highs, the market then found some selling. Seems to be another pattern, this, doesn't it, at the moment? Run the market to the all-time highs and then sell off as soon as you've got those recorded. Market sitting on Friday's low, which is very interesting indeed. So the market needs to find some support and start heading through the pivot psychological areas and back to Friday's high there. Meanwhile, in the FT100, the market is stuck in a sideways range. If we just draw back in the retracements there, the fib retracements, you'll see the market is currently trading between 62 and 78. So let me just remove this one or slide it out of the way. And there you can see it there, 78, 62 level. Coming back a bit there, a bit of weakness overnight. Again, we see the sell-off in the morning session. And then when the Dow opened, we had a bit of a move to the downside as well. Actually, that's not when the Dow opened. That's going to be news at 3 p.m. So within that 30-minute session, so 2:30. Market then moving up. The all-time high, the high for Friday was already sold into overnight, and the market finding support at the 200 MA there as well. So an interesting picture there from the FT100, making its high already as the market opened, with the other markets not doing so. In the US dollar, Thursday we saw the market go down. Friday, market sideways, very, very quiet, as can be seen there at the moment overnight for the US dollar. Let's have a look at the metals. And in silver, allowed to move up on Friday, coming off the 62% retracement that we marked up on Friday, above the 20 bar moving average, but needs to get above the 5 bar moving average, which is the pink line, and also the 50 EMA. It's going to be stopped at the 200 MA, I suspect. In the 30-minute charts, again coming off the S1 on Friday morning, retracement there of about 78%, and then allowed to actually move up. But overnight, they've soon put pay to that, gapped the market lower, and now trading below the DP, so not far off moving the market back down towards the low. Meanwhile, as the headline says, bullion having its best week so far, as the market's moved up there, as we can see from the low to its current price, which looks like it's just above 89 there. You can see it went to the 89 and then is making its way back. So I wouldn't be surprised if they don't allow gold to move higher. And I noticed that there's a lot of talk about Russia, Ukraine at the moment, but then we are heading into the third year now of this war that was going to take 10 minutes to actually sort. So we'll see what happens with the gold price, but silver will be kept suppressed if there is the continuation of talk about the war, because that's bad for the economy, which is bad for silver, but it's good for gold. That's how they play that one. In the 30-minute gold, you can see there coming off the S1 and the low of Thursday, during Friday session, all the way to the upside there. Quick look at the gold-silver ratio. And as I said, they'll suppress the price of silver and move the gold price up, and that's exactly reflected in the gold-silver ratio there, as you see the green. So you know that silver's being suppressed when you get green bars in the gold-silver ratio as they move the price of gold up and silver down. Okay, let's have a quick look at Friday's trading session. And in Friday's session, we saw prices being allowed to move up. Then they sold into them. So we got to 7 a.m. Futures are now live, and we're just moving into the cash market. Sell off the sell orders that you got overnight. So then the market just traded sideways. We had a bit of news, and the market was going absolutely nowhere for the first part of the morning. And then even look at this now, we're in a 15-point range. Market then just breaking out a bit, moving up a bit to the 200 MA, finding resistance there, eventually managing to break through as the Dow futures came in on the electronic market overnight there. And then as we got ready for the Dow market pushing back, these sort of trades here are electronic trades on the Dow, moving the market higher and allowing prices to move up before the Dow opens, because then they can actually use those higher prices that are created in the derivatives markets to get a better fill on the sell orders for the clients. The market then moving higher with the Dow, and then making its way back for a retracement to the 50 EMA, and then we head into the close there. So no trades on Friday, purely because the market was already long here when the market kicked off and then moving higher, but not a great move by any means. Decent pullback there as well, sharp pullback there as the market then attempted to get to the all-time high, and as we saw in the earlier part that the market was 3 points off, and there you can see an 89% retracement before prices moving down there. Quick look at the overnight markets, and we see a similar picture. It's currently 20 minutes to 7 a.m. Market's sideways at the moment. Quick compression of the chart there, and you can see that we're quite a distance off Friday's close and the DP. Got the 200 MA to get through as well, but to get back to the high up here at 17,044, we got a good 70 points there for the market to move, which of course doesn't take a lot to do at all in these current market climates. So where the markets are making the new all-time highs. So we'll just have to wait and see. But no economic news to shout about today. Lagarde's not speaking until 4, so the market's free to make its own direction. Again, expect, if the sell orders run out in the cash markets after 8, then the market will be moved back to the upside using the derivatives. That's been the pattern now for some time. Okay, that's it for this one. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next.